l'entends pas très fort en tout cas.
Je peux te le monter, ça. Non, je peux pas. Est-ce qu'on peut monter le son? Ah non, je peux le monter ici. Tu me diras quand c'est assez.
C'est bon, c'est bon. T'as-tu un nom?
Comment il s'appelait le gars qui a donné 420 tantôt? Comment... Something... Fawful?
Je vais pas marquer n'importe quoi. Je vais pas marquer n'importe quoi. Écris, vas-y. Something. Yo, y'a pas tellement d'espace. Ça? Ok. Est-ce qu'il m'entend? Tu m'entends-tu?
Ouais, on t'entend.
Ok. Sur le timer va... Le timer va partir quand je vais prendre contrôle du character. C'est en skippant la première cutscene, je vais te le dire tout de suite. Ok. Bon, je vais partir d'ici, c'est pas grave. 3, 2, 1, go. Ouais, go, go.
Let's go, Torchlight 2!
So, en premier, ce que je vais faire dans les runs, le but premier, ça va être d'atteindre niveau 7 en général pour avoir le skill Shocking Burst qui est le skill le plus broken du jeu. Vous allez voir ça plus tard quand je vais atteindre niveau 7, mais là, ici dans la première map, je vais essayer de me rapprocher le plus du niveau 3 et prendre le niveau 3 par une quest en ville. Mais ça se peut que je l'ai pas, ça c'est pas grave. Ça va juste me ralentir un peu, c'est tout. C'est pas un big deal.
L'important c'est de chercher dans la map pour voir si on peut pas trouver des minions qui sont champions parce qu'ils donnent plus d'XP quand on les tue. On peut atteindre le niveau 3 plus rapidement.
Ouais, pis s'il y a des ennemis tout seul, c'est pas très bon parce que ça gâte quand même du temps. Fait que là, comme il y en a plusieurs, mais ils se mettent à courir, c'est pas l'idéal.
Moi, quand ils sont tous en pack, on peut les tuer d'une shot, ça va bien.
Ouais. T'as une quest ici que tu peux avoir, le NPC, des fois il se présente pas. Ça on ne sait pas. Dans la plupart du temps, tu vas l'avoir, mais si tu l'as pas. Ah, il est là. Okay.
C'est RNG.
En plein là. Okay. Fait que là, faut que tous les ennemis qu'il y a autour, là, tu vas finir la quest. Ah. Ok, là, ils vont te donner un item. J'ai pas eu un bon item. Tu peux avoir un staff ou une. Ou un one, et c'est pas mal plus fort que ce que j'ai là.
La raison pourquoi on veut ces items-là, c'est parce qu'en fait, on fait la route Any% avec le Ember Mage. La raison pour ça, c'est justement parce qu'au niveau 7, on va avoir un spell qui va briser le jeu au complet. Que seulement le Ember Mage a. Ember Mage se bat avec des staffs.
Ok, là j'ai un staff, je vais avoir niveau 3. Je vais appuyer sur l'NPC ici, puis essayer de te mettre tous mes points. Prendre les quests pour l'expérience. Ah, je sais pas, ça prend. Je vais mettre 2 dans Charging Mastery. Je vais mettre 1 dans Prismatic Bolt pour tout de suite. Prismatic Bolt, ça va être mon main attack pour jusqu'à level 7.
On nous aider à clearer les packs plus rapidement.
Ouais. So, dans la première map ici, t'as une chance d'avoir un mini donjon. Puis les mini donjons, ça t'aide à avoir plus d'expérience. En tout cas, c'est Shrine of alors ça c'est bon. Puis c'est ça ici, là. Tu acceptes la quest ici, puis tu rentres dans le donjon, tu pètes le boss, puis ça donne quand même assez d'expérience.
Juste prendre 30 secondes de toi, mon cher Deln. Just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Shasta for his 51 viewer host. Mr. Shasta himself. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And welcome to everyone on the stream. So far, everything's been going beyond our wildest expectations. We're 14 hours away from the end of the marathon. We're already past our $2,500 goal. But, I mean, from here on out, sky's the limit. We've broken the barrier. Let's set new ones for the next events. And mean, thanks to everyone who donated, everyone who will donate. Thank you so much. It means everything. And we're actually trying to get $3,000 before the end of the night shift. So before 8 a.m., if we could get to 3,000, that would be freaking amazing. So once again, thank you very much. All the donations go towards Mr. D Foundation to help children in low-income families, making sure they got everything they need at school, so they get, they don't start behind other students who are in more fortunate families. So they really help kids on the ground. It's tangible efforts they put into the community here, and they've been a great partner so far. So it's a great cause. We don't take a dime off the donations. We actually sell T-shirts on site, and our partners, that's pretty much the only way we actually use to be able to finance all our operations. So donate generously. It goes straight to them, and thank you.
Alright, so I actually found the stairs pretty quickly, and that's also pretty good because you get to finish the dungeon quicker. And I was also lucky because enemies with purple names are unique enemies, or elite enemies, you could say. Those here are unique enemies and are the bosses of said dungeons. And if you can find elite enemies, that they give you way more experience than normals. And I was able to find one of them already. So now I'm just gonna kill the boss, doing in the quest, and possibly get level 5.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, maybe I will with all of them.
More enemies here.
No, I'm not gonna get it.
Alright.
My thanks.
Also, the reason why I'm going to always use a two-handed staff is when I'm going to do the glitch later. I'll explain to you when I get there, or Shoku will. And it does way more damage with two-handed staffs. Mostly because it counts your DPS, your weapon DPS, and if you have two ones in two hands, it's not going to count the total damage of the two. It's going to take one of them only. So yeah, as I level, I want to put all my points into focus and all of them in charge mastery, so my bar down there charges faster. And whenever it's charged all the way, it allows me to cast with no mana cost, which helps a lot. Also, all the chests, I'm gonna take them for a money glitch after the first real boss. But right now, it's just me picking everything up. So what I want to do in this map is build up my mastery bar and not actually trigger it until I get the quest marker to the left. Well, I can use it on this guy, but I want to at least get it close to being full when I get there, hopefully. It doesn't really matter if I get it or not, because that was a elite enemy, and that still counts. And you can also charge it a little bit faster if you attack with your weapon instead of casting spells. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. Now, cast on these guys. I have free cast because there's 2 of them. Kill from here. Take this quest. That's the item that I had to get from the quest that I took in town. 6. Getting 6 before entering the dungeon is also very good.
I think it pretty much ensures you that you'll get level 7.
It pretty much means that the experience I'm gonna get in this dungeon is gonna be a little bit more than what I would get in level 5.
Yeah, because the monsters are level 10 already.
Yep. Oh, that's also another this one throws bombs at you, exploding one, and they hurl. So you want to try to dodge them as much as you can. Here it doesn't matter if I run out of mana potion. As long as I get level 7, mana potions won't really matter until after I do this money glitch. Okay, so those shield there, you do not want to fight them because they take a lot to break their shield. If your pet is smart enough, he's going to kill them because he's strong enough. But other than that, you really don't want to fight them.
The beginning of the run is pretty much like hunting for XP until you're level 7, so it feels kind of slow maybe. But after that, you play through the content pretty fast.
I'm almost level 7, and that's where the run will start to pick up on speed, and you'll see that fast enough when I get to level 7. But there's an elite enemy. I will get out of my way just to get it. The experience is definitely worth it. And it's also a stuck in the corner. You should give me my level 7, maybe not. Oh, that's... Alright, I'll still... Yeah, but as long as you have a potion being used, it doesn't really matter because you heal for so much. I'm just gonna close the tips. I also want to see if I have a better one. Yeah. Always equip a 200 staff that has more DPS or weapon damage than heal. So the actual glitch is actually going to do damage. So I should hit level 7. I think. Okay. So I'm going to put everything in there. I'm going to put one skill in, Shocking Burst, and one that. Then I'm going to switch to this, and hopefully find the stairs right here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Ah, there we go.
Alright, nice.
So this is where you see why this run is an hour instead of the 2 hours before this glitch was found. But yeah, this glitch saves an actual hour.
Yeah. I'll explain it to you once you get it. So this skill is supposed to be like a single cast, but there's a glitch that lets you cast 2 of them and then one stays in front of you, and then you can cast them like an infinite amount of time you want, and they always sit in front of you and do periodical damage. How it works is that you have to target a monster with it, and then do a shift cast. A shift cast in these kind of games are a self cast, so you would cast a spell in front of you without moving, and then you cast another one quickly. So the second spell is casted before the first animation is done. So the game gets kind of confused, and it stops only the first spell, and the second one is stays there for, well, not forever, but like until you change the zones. So with this glitch you can stack a ludicrous amount of damage. Also this spell works with armor penetration, so that's what we're gonna get on our items for the most part, so we can do a maximum amount of damage. So what Deln is doing right now is a money glitch. He's buying a potion and tries to sell it back to the vendor as an armor. The potion is not an armor, so it stays in its inventory. No, actually, so I'm sorry. It's not an armor. So it goes back to the potion tab in the merchant slot. So it costs less. So when he sells it, when he sells the stack, it gives him more money than it costs. So it's like an infinite money glitch. So he's just gonna do it a few times, so he has enough money to buy everything he needs in the game.
So yeah, I'll glitch money until I can get 99 of them, and then I'll glitch money until I get 135,000 gold.
Yeah, this gold will pretty much only be used to buy health potion and mana potion for the rest of the game.
I can't afford that. Just use that. There's also a glitch here that you can do. If you go too fast between the tabs, the stack will go into the potion tab and will be stuck there, and it's going to just cost so much that you probably won't be able to buy it if you mess it up right away. Oop. I'm close to what I need here.
Yeah, we need to do it a few more times and we're gonna be good. Wrong tab.
So yeah, you have to select the item, unselect when you're over the armor tab, and then left click in the armor tab after that, or the
should be good.
Screen, whatever. And yeah, so yeah, I should have enough money. So I'm gonna buy about 45 of each potions. That's only for the act, well, the first act. So
yeah, because when we reach the second act, the potions get bigger, so we're gonna get these instead.
I'm gonna change them right now. So same thing as the first map. The other map where you have the mini dungeon, and there's one in this map as well, and I will actually do it if I can actually find it. Also, this enemy that I just killed had the prefix, I think, multiply, and whenever it dies, it multiplies, and the experience is always the same on each time you multiply, each time you kill him. So that's pretty good too. Now the next step is gonna try to get level 14 really early in Act 2. Well. That's okay. I can do it whenever. Just do it before the boss. The rest.
There's also an interesting fact with the this lightning skill. It has 12.5% I think chance to stun for 1.5 seconds. And of course every spell you have stacked works with that ratio. So when you like fight bosses, they're pretty much always locked for the duration of the fight because you have too much lightning that has a good chance to stun them for 1.5 seconds.
Also, the only stat I will ever level is going to be focus, because 200 staff will, in most cases, only require a certain amount of focus.
And also it increases your magical damage.
That too. So in this map, the locations for those two quest mark are not random, but the map layout before this one that is always to the west always has this this little map here, where you go down the cliff or go down the ravine and go in the mine, it's always the same. Oh my god, doing this glitch on this keyboard is really annoying. The timing is pretty tight to actually do it. Oh, wait. Oh. So yeah, killing everything in your way. Get close to level 14. At level 14 you get this spell called the Frost Phase, which is basically the same as teleport from Diablo 2 or Diablo 1. So while the barrels are exploding, just do the glitch on the enemy on the other side and just go at it. Also, those goblin 4-man, some of them can explode. Whenever they explode, their bomb actually do a lot of damage. Only here though, the other bombs later in the game don't do as much. So it's not that much of a problem. Like right there, I took one, but when you have like 5 or 6 of them stacked together, then they just explode on you. You just die. But even though they are purple, they don't really give as much experience as the elite enemies. They're just, I guess, preset elite enemies.
This is King Puncham. No, is it?
Well, yeah, you just want to take Ember here, the Ember key. But alright, so first thing I do here is go back with a portal to the other portal that I activated here. Saves traveling back. Level 10 before entering the next dungeon is pretty good. Getting level 12 going through the other dungeon is also good. 13 is extremely good. If I can get 13, then I will get Frost Phase really early in Act 2. This is still Act 1, by the way. The next boss is going to be your boss, your Act boss. Not in here, but the next one. So there's 2 enemies here, always there. It's better to do the glitch on them because they don't really attack you, right? Also, all you do here is just spam your potion every time. So this way you don't actually die. And also your mana is always up when you're casting Prismatic Bolt, so you can stack the Shocking Burst.
Yeah, and anyway, you have like a ton of money, so using potions is a big deal.
No. What is the big deal though is whenever you die, you lose a percentage of your total money, and that is really annoying. So there should be a gate door here. Yeah. I'm gonna kill those enemies. They are in the next dungeon and they give a pretty decent amount of experience when they are in group. Did you explain how to do this? Let's try to do it. I guess I don't know. Ça te dit expliquer comment faire cette glitch-là ou je peux le faire?
Can you tell me that again, please?
Est-ce que t'as expliqué comment faire le chaque glitch ou je vais l'expliquer?
Oh ouais.
Moi j'entends pas de...
The shocking glitch?
Ouais.
Yeah, I did.
Ok, Ça, je t'entends pas bien. Ça va, à chaque fois que vous faites le glitch, ça lag. It's gonna lag if you go over an enemy and see their name, because you're stacking like 20, 25 of those normally, and if you go over their name, the game starts to freak out and lag because there's too many things on screen. And on some of the bosses, you'll have about 50 or 60 stacks, so going over the name is not a very good idea. So in Act 2, there's going to be a quest that gives you a staff, and that staff has a percentage chance to, not percentage chance, but has a high chance to have a magic prefix on it, or yeah, magic prefix, and it can have this prefix that lowers the overall defense, or all defense, whenever you get an enemy, and using that weapon works with this that magic prefix works with this glitch or spell. So every time you hit an enemy, it's gonna lower the armor by that amount, and for all the stacks you have, it's gonna lower it. So if you have like a weapon with minus 40 all armor on hit, it's gonna be like minus 40 times how many stacks you have. So yeah, this is the first act boss. It's not much of a problem.
Yeah, it's going down.
I mean, if I'm lucky, he's gonna get stunned right away like this.
Yeah.
Not do anything.
Can't do anything.
Ah, wait, nope. He was able to try. He was trying to summon stuff. So I'm gonna trigger this thing here. This. And then go to see if I can get no weapon, no stuff. So if you recast this shocking burst when the glitch is active, it just removes every single instance of that. So. Also, I did get a E200 staff there, so I will be equipping that.
Nice.
So yeah, Act 2 is not very long either. First thing I'm gonna do is buy a better potion. This one is gonna heal 2700 over 8 seconds, and I'm gonna buy about 80 of them, 80 of each.
This is some Mega Man mashing skills.
So this is where I would normally get level 13, is on the way to the next quest, which yeah, this is gonna be a pretty bad layout. I know that already, but if the quest is southeast, then that means that the entrance will either be southwest or southeast, and that's not good. So really not good. While I'm moving, I'm gonna try to put the better potions again, because they heal faster, regen faster. Yeah, the map layout is not very good, but that's okay. Just hope I get the southwest entrance, not the southeast. Oh, there. So that's southeast. So I'm taking this quest and another, if I'm lucky, thing. It's not going to be all the way northwest, which it is not very good. But
yeah, the maps are randomly generated. There are some patterns though.
oh my, 13? Oh wow, okay. So, it's so close to 14 already.
Yeah.
So I should get 14 in the lair coming up. Oh wait, is that a... Okay, yeah, that enemy has the... I thought this one had the... Probably. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a quick level 14. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good because level 14 gives you a lot of mobility.
Yeah, the mobility is going to be pretty good.
You're losing a lot of time running around.
And after you get 14, level 14, you won't need to grind on anything anymore. That you don't have to kill anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright. This should be pretty quick. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna kill everything right now until 14 and then just skip the rest. Also, you're probably seeing that I did not put any points in my other skills yet, or use my other skill points. And there's a good reason for that. I'm not gonna fill that up. I will put all in focus, and I will go straight for Frost Phase. I will go for Shocking first, and then upgrade. I'm stuck here because this one thing is petrifying, but I'm gonna upgrade all brands and mental attunement. Put Frost Phase over this one, and then.
That's a deadly combination.
So yeah, all I'm doing now is just use Mana Potion and Frost Phase. Same thing with all the other bosses. This one should get stunned if I get this one. Okay, there it is. So he's gonna summon his friend, which
is it's also stunned.
yeah. Right. So now that I killed the Manticore, I can just go back to the MC that I talked earlier. I think was some kind of Phoenix Sphinx. Yeah.
There was a cute glitch where your the lightning came up the stairs with you. Or it stayed in the stairs.
Alright, so that's the quest that will give me, or possibly give me, the staff that I actually want. Also, another thing one thing I don't want to do here is actually cast Shocking first, or stack it, because those big enemies that have this shield around them will reflect damage, and about 20 instances of Shocking Burst reflected to you is an insta-kill for you.
I don't have enough mana.
Yeah, you'll hear that too a lot, because I'm just gonna spam down.
I don't have enough mana.
Also, that was a pretty quick map one. Oh, that's also a pretty quick map too. Bus right here.
My mana is low.
You're a lot that her mana is low.
That's gonna be hurt a lot. So I'm gonna cast that glitch on the pillar because the boss body or hitbox is not active right away, and it's not a good way to kill it. I'm gonna try to kill one of them and stun it. Just going to.
There's a lot of damage, so if you get started, it's pretty good. Alright, he's dead. Whatever.
Easy, boss. So yeah, I'm going to be back to town this time, turn in the quest, and then go to start the quest where I will meet with the genie. Right. Nope. No minus armor. But that's okay.
Never lucky.
Huh. Can't get all of them. The spawn for the... Oh wait, no, that layout is not very good. As soon as you hit the dirt,
Mana is low.
it's pretty much the same, or just a straight
Mana is
path.
low.
Yeah, next
My
map.
mana is low.
So this genie can spawn really close by the entrance to this map, or it can spawn really, really far, which he is pretty
Not enough mana.
cool.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I don't have enough mana.
So the entrance, not the entrance, but
My mana is low.
and the other quest is not very far either, but I will actually TP to the portal down there
My mana is
instead
low.
when I'm done with it.
My mana is low.
I don't want to have to go back all the way around.
I don't have enough mana.
This is probably where I'll die for the first time, because there's so many enemies, and there's also a couple of elite. This or not going to die, which is a good thing. That's what they're really money. Get the lamp and just here. So this is the only auto-scroller of the game, which you have to stay in this light to not take damage, but who cares? Actually, I care because I don't want to lose my potion. Ha.
You don't tell me what to do.
No. See. It doesn't matter if you go fast. If you go fast here, it's not going to allow you to further, because there is triggers where the light needs to be there to keep going. It does trigger. Like this one, this first one just kill everything. As soon as you see this one guy here spawn, the light starts moving. And as soon as we'll get there, and the elite enemy will spawn down here. And it's a light. Oh yeah, also every time I cross the it has one stack. Why the hell? Also, yeah, it doesn't really matter if I have like 70 of them, it's not going to lag at all. Unless I go over an enemy health, or if the computer is actually in. Here's some traps which don't really scare
game starts to sound a bit weird when monster explodes because there's just too much lightning going on.
There's enemies that are going to spawn back here, which I want to stay here and actually kill them. Even though I'm taking a lot of damage, it's better as long as I kill them. Right. So yeah, this is where the this is the second part where the light will need to be close to this bridge to actually trigger it. And that's the end of the first part of the Euro Scroller. This is the second part, where you have to kill enemies to actually progress in. Each part of this floor is going to appear whenever you kill every enemy. For the first thing.
You know it's a good speed run when it has a little scroller.
Is that oh. So now you kill everything to summon the quote-unquote boss, and he's going to look pretty familiar because yeah,
When you said looks pretty familiar, you mean?
he looks pretty familiar when he's dead.
Yeah. Like all the other bosses.
I'm not going to kill all of them though.
That's true.
No. Some of them it takes too long. to
Yeah.
kill. Oh my god, what?
At some point you want to join that group like Life After Hate.
This is a very scary part. Sorry for interrupting you, but in this map, those tentacles, I only have I have 800, but if they crit you, they one-shot you no matter what. Their normal damage is usually 700 or so. The crit is just way beyond that.
They are almost as scary as Don't Starve tentacles.
But if you frost ice fast enough, they don't have time to actually hit you. Also, this is another boss that. Oh wait, no, that's not a good weapon to get. Any weapon with a knockback is not good at all, because whenever you're gonna fight a boss or whatever, it's going to push him back instead of like stunning him in front of you. It's going to push him back further, which is not good. You don't want that. So you have to fight 3 waves of enemies and kill them 3 times. And the sound will glitch a little bit here because you kill them so fast that they just stack. The sounds will stack. And yeah, probably gonna have like 40, 45 stacks, but this is the last. Should be the last. Get the lamp. Yeah, whatever. Can't take it for some reason. It's not letting me, but it's not that important. I'm not gonna waste time trying to pick it up. Right. I'm gonna go back to the Salt Baron to get to the to this last Act 2 dungeon. Which is actually I don't want to do. I could just go there. I didn't realize that it was closer to my own thinking. I gotta go down there.
This game is a pretty loud game to speedrun. There's always something going on. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's Doom, actually.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. My mana is low. Not enough mana. My mana is low. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana.
So yeah, I want to cast Frostface as soon as I can, as soon as I have the mana. so I can maximize my movement. This boss is the siege
My
weapon.
mana is low.
His damage is pretty high, and this level he can still one-shot you when he stomps the ground. Again. Okay, he didn't actually hit me with the 3 waves. If he does, he pretty much one-shot me.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, he's done. He's dead. He's done for. Come on. No, you. Drop. Okay, I'll take that. 2% to all damage is cool. Pretty good. I'll take it. It has a lot of DPS on it too.
You have received requests.
All my points in it. So I'll take time to actually put points in. Only those 2 from now on, because lightning damage is your main source of damage. See if I can actually equip the new staff that I got. There we go. It also has a socket, which is very, very, very important. Because there's a quest that will give me a gem to put in a weapon, and I don't know what the percentage chance of having the correct one is, but the gem is gonna give me minus 30 something, I think, minus armor on hit, which is incredible. And if I actually get that, that weapon that I have right now is gonna be my weapon until the very end of the game. He's not there anymore. Doug is just.
You look like a witch doctor with that new staff.
Alright, so I think I have enough potions. So I don't need any more money right now. The money is useless. I have all the potions that I need, which I will change in the next map. Again, I'm gonna take time to select them. There we go. Also, if the gem if the gem is not the correct one, there's another gem which could give you mana regen. That's also pretty good. If none of those 2 are there, it doesn't really matter, but it's gonna be a little slower. So the next boss, I think, is going to be the Alpha Wolf, which is going to be one of the last boss that I will actually kill outside of the
Excluding the last boss, of course.
yeah. We can't skip it. Not yet.
Work in progress.
So yes, this, because I'm not gonna look right now. I'm going to put a portal here. Yep. Warp here. It's really far. I also have the Grail helmet that I did not put on yet, which I will do right now. It doesn't have knockback, so that's also good. The helmet has a high chance of having knockback, or adding knockback to your attacks, which render it very useless. The one I have right now, I think, gives me casting speed. You could technically skip this boss, but killing it is really fun, and that's
Might as well kill it.
Here we go. There is a gate here that you can flip through if he's actually hitting you through, but like you saw, he did not move right away because he was actually transforming. So So now I'm gonna go back to that NPC. That was a lot of damage. Alright, hopefully I can get the minus armor gem, and yep, 62.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, actually. Take time to put that in there, and now bosses will die even faster. Except that I'm not going to kill any boss from now on until the final boss.
They're gonna melt.
Like, the final boss is not going to be able to do it. Better way to put it. So you're coming up to Bloodfang, which is the first boss that we're gonna skip. I tested that earlier, if killing it was faster, but if he's nice enough, it is faster to just skip. Right, so charging you would be the best thing here. Or just walking, alright. So you want to position yourself right here, spam your potion, your healing potion, that mana potion. It's gonna hit you and then push you through the gate.
You can abuse the knockback from the attacks from the boss and just like clip through the gate and just skip the boss entirely.
Well done. This power source.
Nice staff, which I'm not gonna use because it has no sockets anyway. Oh no, okay. There's one more boss that I will actually kill that you cannot skip because killing it triggers a little pad to appear, which is required to go to the item that you need to pick up. If I'm lucky enough, I'll be going through that dungeon pretty quickly. Hopefully the quest, the other quest mark after I talk to that little eye thing is really close by, or that's not going to be really worth decently far. Map layout is not very nice. Either I go up there or go all the way down, which seems to be the case. This map layout is horrible, but in the very first map of Act 3, it can have the same path. It can make you go all the way up northwest, and the thing is gonna be like southeast, and not really helping you here. So yeah, here's this dungeon. Enemies are not very strong. If you just keep spawning your health potions, they can't really kill you unless they crit you, which should not happen. That's not very good. I got a terrible layout.
It wasn't the upper.
Yeah, it is.
It's the worst.
Most of the time it's going to be northeast.
Not enough more.
But that was a terrible floor one. this is the last floor of this dungeon. There's
My
only 2
mana is
floors.
low.
Finding the boss lair is
My mana is low.
annoying because, like we saw earlier, it takes me forever to get through. Yeah, that's.
I don't have enough mana.
So if you teleport too fast, like you
Mana
saw
is
there,
low.
the game will put you back for some reason. It's not an enemy actually pulling you back, it's just the game thinking
mana is low.
you don't belong to be ahead. And these people. Right. Yeah, so you're gonna fight this boss. This boss can kill you in one hit if he crits you, but yeah, the name is
This boss. This boss is dead.
You want to take the crown and leave. Now go back to that eye that was pissing me off because it was very, very, very out of the way. I'll warp back because much faster. If I knew it was that far down there, I would have warped back first time too. So, this was Act 3. Technically, this is gonna be Act 4. To me, it's Act 4. Like, it doesn't say that it's Act 4, but to me, this is where the real stuff happens. Like, enemy starts to be really, really, really strong.
Yeah, and it's scary to just teleport around because if you like teleport in a group of monsters, they all hit you at the same time and you die. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Or you can start hitting enemies for absolutely no reason. Alright. That's it, that's all there was. So you can just teleport to the boss, which is going to be Titan. So you don't fight this boss. This gate is pretty huge. Okay, yeah, that was good. It's
It's a DK64 gate.
the gate is bigger than the Bloodfang gate, so the chance to get through is lower. Well, yeah. So now we're going to the last dungeon of the game, which will consist of 3 floors for to go to the first boss. And then after that, there's another glitch where I'll skip a full floor. So yeah, now I have to go through a couple floors to fight the next boss, which is called the Alchemist. Very, very hard boss if you don't actually do very well. Because there's before the shocking burst, shocking burst glitch, there was a way to cheese it, and you could actually go into the fight, die in the fight, while activating the boss, and then you could actually shoot it from the upper platform without him being able to shoot back at you. So you could just stay there and kill it this way, which is really, really neat. But we don't do that in this one because, of course, you can die even faster. Right. This is the last floor before the Alchemist fight. So I'm gonna open a portal right here. That's gonna be for the glitch in a little bit. It's not gonna be right now. You don't want to teleport on the pads because it doesn't really help you at all. Okay, I didn't actually get that glitch, but if you activate it quick enough, the pad will work. And yeah. He almost
This
just
team is
teleported.
blocking him.
Yeah, oh,
Like,
getting pushed.
like every other boss. You can just skip that.
I'll wait till this enemy starts moving. And oh my god, that's damn.
Yeah,
That's
he's pretty strong.
So, whoop. So that's what teleporting into the pad actually does to you. So I want to have the glitch going to this fight because you can just stack in front of it. You can just stack it right here. And, yeah. This is the Alchemist. It's a very hard boss.
Very hard boss normally.
So I deal like 8,000 damage because of the gem that I have in my weapon. This armor is, at this point, should be minus 5,000.
It's literally melting.
Yeah. So I went over his name for some reason and the game just started to freak out. But it's okay. Alright, so now I'm going to... Oh wow, okay, I don't know why I clicked there. I think I clicked the other portal. Okay. So you want to go back to this portal and then go back to the one you were at, and then the game puts you in front of the next there, so you skip a floor.
4 status skip.
Yeah, the first floor is skip. And I died because of a crit. That's okay, because you respawn where you die.
Yeah, but it costs you like 50% of your current gold. Fortunately, Deln bought everything he needed, so the rest of his gold can be spent on respawning.
I don't need... If I have 0, it's going to take away 0. And I'll still be able to respawn here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. As long as they don't crit me, they can't kill me. Alright, here's the final boss, the Nether Lord.
He hasn't been getting a single level since he entered the last act. So that's why he doesn't have a lot of HP.
So I'm going to put all of my points back in this and just wait. So start that, hit him, hopefully he doesn't crit me. Oh, wait, okay. Please get stunned. Okay, there we go. So he's stunned, there's boards, and doesn't do anything. And he's dead. And that's time, by the way. Time, right?
Time.
Time.
The clockwork core has protected the world from the nether.
Oh. And I live with 14 HP.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a PB for you, right?
Yeah. PV was 103, 20 something, I think.